Hello everyone, my name is Faris Alfakiuddin and today I'm going to present my midterm examination for the course Language and Technology. So in this video I will explain four parts. The first is the three stages of computer assisted language learning, and the second is the advantages and disadvantages of technology in language learning, and the third some new vocabularies related to technology, and the last one is a sample of learning material using one educational website or application. CALL stands for Computer Assisted Language Learning. It refers to the use of computers and technology to help people learn language. There are three main stages of CALL. The first stage is behavioristic CALL, which appeared in the 1960 and 1970. It focused on repetition and drills following the behaviorist learning theory. Learners practice grammar and vocabulary through simple computer exercise such as multiple choice question. For example, early programs like Plato were used for English grammar drills. And the second stage is communicative CALL. Developed in the 1980s, the focus changed from drills to communication. Students use computer to write essays and emails and share ideas. For example, learners practice English by writing letters to pen calls through email. And then the third stage is integrative CALL, which started around 2000 and continues today. It integrates multimedia, the internet, and even artificial intelligence. Students can now learn language using applications like Duolingo, Google Classroom, or ChatGPT. In this stage, technology helps learners improve all language skills interactively. Now, let's move to the second part. Technology has many advantages in language learning. First, it provides authentic materials such as videos, podcasts, and online news. Second, it allows self-paced learning, so students can study anytime and anywhere. Third, technology creates interactive learning using games, quiz, and multimedia activities. It also connects learners globally through video calls and chat platforms, and offers instant feedback through grammar checkers or translation tools. However, there are also disadvantages. Technology can be distracting, especially when students use social media instead of studying. Some learners become too dependent on translation apps. In addition, not everyone has access to stable internet or device, which cause digital inequality. Finally, technical problems or apps error can interrupt learning. Next, I will share some new vocabularies related to technology. There are 7 words. The first is algorithm. A set of rules used by computers to solve problems or make decisions. And then the second is artificial intelligence or AI, technology that allows machine to imitate human thinking. The third is cloud computing, storing and accessing the data over the internet instead of on a computer. And the next is gamification, adding game elements like points or rewards to make learning fun. And the fifth, virtual reality, using special device to experience computer generated world. And the sixth, augmented reality, combining digital objects with the real environment through smartphones. And the last is learning management system or LMS, online software for managing class such as Moodle or Google Classroom. Hello everyone, welcome back to our English class. Today, we are going to learn English using a very fun and useful application called Duolingo. Have you ever heard about it? Yes, Duolingo is a language learning app that helps you improve your English skills through short, interactive lessons. Uh, our topic for today is simple present tense. The simple present tense is used to talk about habits, routines, or facts. For example, I go to school every day, or she likes coffee, and then the sun rises in the east. Now, instead of using a book, we are going to practice this topic using Duolingo. This application helps you practice reading, listening, speaking, and writing in English all in one place. Let me show you how to use it. Okay, the first is you can open the apps. If you don't have in your smartphone, you can download in Google Play Store. Get start. You can click continue. And before you start the lesson, there are 5 questions. You can click continue. In this section, there are some speakers that you want to choose. For example, I will choose for English speakers. In here, there are some language that you want to learn. For example, intermediate English. You can click continue. How did you hear about Duolingo? You can choose, up to you. I choose from TikTok. This is the how much English do you know, up to you. You can click continue. Why are you learning English? I choose connect with people. Continue. And this is the frequency that you want learn. For example, 3 minutes per day. You can choose. Continue. And you can skip this section. Continue. Okay, let's start. Read and respond. Solo means alone. What does solo mean? You can choose the correct answer by yourself. Let me check. Nice. Correct answer. Continue. Complete the sentence. I usually travel solo because I don't like to travel with blah blah blah. You can choose the correct answer. People. Check. Correct. You can continue. In Duolingo can also learning about listening, and you can type what you hear. I'm traveling so close. Try again. Got it. Don't worry, it's practice, not a test. And the next is you can check in your phone I think that's all for the tutorial. Thank you. Okay, now time to exercise. The exercises are short, simple, and fun. Sometimes Duolingo gives you a picture and asks you to type the correct word. Other times it asks you to fill in the blank like he blah 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 to school. Every correct answer gives you points and helps you move to the next level. You can also complete with your friends or classmates. It's like playing a learning game. I think that's all for today's material. We have learned how to use Duolingo to study English more effectively, and learning with technology makes our study more interesting and helps us practice English every day. Great job, everyone. Keep practicing and see you in the next class. In conclusion, technology plays an important role in modern language learning. Through call, we have moved from simple computer drills to interactive digital education. Technology provides great opportunities, but also challenges that must be managed wisely. As future educators, we should continue to explore digital tools to make learning more engaging, creative, and effective. Thank you for watching my video. Once again, my name is Farsal Faryudin, and I hope this presentation helped us understand more about language and technology. See you!